turning 250, and it's time to rock out with our forefathers. American-made, battle-ready style for true patriots. Whether you're marching in the parade, grilling in the backyard, or raising a toast to liberty, do it in the gear that screams freedom. Celebrate 250 years of USA in style. Wear your American pride loud. Trendjackers.etsy.com. Grab yours before the fireworks. America's turning 200.
Tony, welcome to Go.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
Alright, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio.
I just want to say thanks for making my millennium. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a love fest.
Yeah, you heard that story.
Yeah.
So I guess should I tell it again?
Oh yeah, if you want. I mean, yeah.
You know, you guys are into comedy. Does it really help when somebody gives the punchline?
Shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much loving drives a man insane. You broke my will. What a thrill! Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I laughed at love because I thought it was funny. You came along and wooed me, honey. I changed my mind. Your love is fine. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kiss me, baby. Feels good. Hold me, baby. Lover should. You're fine, so kind. Got to tell this world that you're mine. I chew my nails, I twiddle my thumbs. I'm real nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby, you're driving me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Should. You're fine, so kind. You gotta tell this world that you're mine. Chew my nails, I twiddle my thumbs. I'm really nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby, you're driving me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Gracious, great balls of fire.
That's the way to do it. Did this. Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. That always makes you laugh. Why? I'm just saying hi.
But I like how
So exuberant.
peppy. Yes.
Okay.
Exuberant.
Exuberant.
Peppy. Energetic.
Well, I'm genuinely happy to be here.
And I love it.
Okay.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing
It's
with
okay.
excitement.
I have a thick skin. It's fine.
But well, it's the truth though. I'm not laughing at you. I'm enjoying it. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome everybody to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club podcast, Facebook page, YouTube channel. Hey, switch on over to YouTube because we're going to play Tuesday Trivia. So we need you guys to switch over to YouTube and put your answers in when we play. We're going to play Name That Baby Picture Celebrity thing.
Oh, good.
And share the link on all your socials. Tell everybody you know about all the great shows here on Gov's Comedy Club podcast, which is coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club. How are you?
I'm great.
Great, good
I'm
answer.
good. Yeah.
How was your Valentine's Day?
It was nice. It was, we work on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, but
we had a nice day. I will tell you a story. I'm a terrible person. I still feel so bad about this. Friday night, Friday I work till 6. Anthony's off on Fridays.
Okay.
And I will tell you, we don't usually do Valentine's Day. We don't do a thing. We don't go out. We just, we might do a card. There's a little candy, whatever it is. So Friday I went to work and I left. And we have poker Friday nights, right?
Yeah.
At Mom's house. So typically 7:15 is when I have to be there.
Okay.
And I didn't leave work until late. So it was after 6:30. So now I'm racing home, and I open the front door, and now if you picture, so it's a center hall colonial house. So when you walk in the front door, you have a direct line of vision down the hallway. Kitchen table directly in front of you, and behind that is sliding glass doors that lead to the backyard, so you can see straight through.
Okay.
I came in the front door. Anthony's sitting at the table. I walked straight up. He said something to me about the dog not eating her food because he just put kibble in her bowl, and I spoil her and always put something extra in there.
I do the
she
same
wouldn't
thing.
touch it. So I said, but now I'm already late and I have to go to poker. So now I'm kind of racing to find something to put with her food, to feed her. I run up the stairs. I use the bathroom, fix my hair, run back down, throw on my coat, and go to run out the door. And he goes, wait, didn't you see the flowers on the table? Now I'll tell you, it's the most beautiful bouquet of yellow roses. He knows I love the yellow, right? Beautiful, big, on the middle of this kitchen table that was in my direct line of sight.
Oh, wow.
I literally I had to see it, but it didn't register at all. I had no memory of it. I felt so bad. I said, I am so sorry. They're beautiful. They were beautiful, but all of that. He was sitting at the table next to the roses, and I didn't even notice they were there. And he did a good job. He picked out beautiful flowers, and I just...
That's what you felt bad about. The fact that you just didn't see it.
Them. It wasn't even like I happened to swipe by him. I was there for 15 minutes. They were in my direct line of view. I had a conversation with him. I fed the dog. I went back upstairs. I came back down. Again, they're in my direct line of view. Didn't even register them at all.
Yeah, but you were busy. You had stuff going on.
But it was so sweet, and they were so beautiful. Anyway, it was nice. He bought some beautiful yellow roses.
See, I thought you were going to say you did something bad, like you didn't get him a card or anything.
No, I did get him a card.
Yeah, so there you go.
But,
You're fine.
But that's...
And as soon as you saw them, you leaned over, you gave him a big kiss and a hug.
Oh, I did. And they're beautiful.
And that's all
them.
he needs to know. And that
I know. But you know what? I know he was sitting there waiting for me to come home so I'd see the roses.
Right,
So
but
I kind of ruined his... I know
you didn't
what
ruin a thing.
I know what the expectation was. He's like, oh my God, she's going to love these roses because I do love
and you
yellow
do.
roses.
And he knows
but
that.
He didn't get the reaction. And
Yes, he did. He got the love and the Diane love.
Well, he did good, and they're beautiful. And
Exactly. He'll forget all about you not
So we
seeing
had a
them.
very nice weekend.
I'm happy
just
to hear
typical stuff, but it was just nice.
Good. Very nice.
Yeah. How was yours?
Uneventful, which is
You know
always
what?
a good thing.
I like that.
I like
That's
that a lot. Yeah, I've had a lot of eventful, and I like quietness as I'm getting older.
I feel you.
Well, now that would be a Valentine's Day present right there.
Stop.
She actually, she is really celebrating Valentine's Day extended because the day after we didn't really do much for Valentine's Day because she had to she had to be at the airport at 6:00 in the morning. Lisa and my daughter are in Florida.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so.
Where? What part?
Hallandale.
Is that East Coast, West Coast, middle?
It's Florida. I have no idea. I'll tell you this.
Okay.
I do know.
Is there somebody that lives there?
Yeah, Lisa's mother, she has a place down there. She's still mostly here, but she's down there. Lisa has never been there to her place. She's had it for a long time. Lisa's never been there.
Really? Okay.
And
That's nice.
Sammy asked to go, so they went.
That's nice. Good.
And that's Lisa's idea of a Valentine's Day present is to get away from me.
Well,
To
each his own.
Yeah,
Or her own.
everybody understands that. What was I going to say? So they went down there, but there was something I was going to say with that. Oh well. So they went down. Well. They're coming back tomorrow night. But it was funny. I took them to the airport, get up at 5 in the morning, dragging them to the airport. They get to go down to 80-degree weather.
It's nice now, though.
Oh,
I don't mind this winter weather at all. This is just normal winter weather.
Yeah.
It's fine with
I
me.
don't mind it, but what I don't like, it just seems like the sun has rarely been out in the past 3
it's been
weeks.
a little gloomy.
That's the only part I don't like.
I don't mind that. I always said I could probably live in England or Seattle just fine. I don't mind the gloom because I think I bring my own sunshine. No, it's true. It doesn't the overcast doesn't bother me. I'd rather have it overcast than the sun beating down on me on a hot day. I don't like too much sun in the summertime. So, but yeah, that doesn't bother me. And this just that I can walk out the door and not. It just doesn't sting. The amount of cold was just. It was so brutal 2 weeks ago. That I can't even.
Man. Yeah, that was
just
terrible.
unbelievable.
I was going to say. So if I didn't, I'm not sure if I said it or not. So I don't know where Hallandale is, but I do know that it's a half hour, 45 minutes away from John Musiala. That much I do know.
Oh, so it's on the East Coast. Then we know it's on the East Coast.
Oh, well.
He's on the East Coast.
Okay, but it could be 45 minutes west,
Boynton
no?
Beach. It could be, but it's still it's like a 3-hour ride across the. It's
okay, I
it's
see what
still
you're saying.
closer to the
Right.
East Coast.
Got it.
So they're
Okay.
on that side.
There you go.
Yes, it could be a bit inland.
Yeah, and John was very nice. He actually said to me, if they need anything, I don't mind getting in the car. So yeah, John was all right. And I dropped him off. I think it was around 6:30 that morning. All of a sudden, I get a text from a cousin of mine, and she writes, she says, "I'm walking through the Fort Lauderdale airport." She goes, "Did I just see Sammy and Lisa?" I was like, "How weird is that?"
Oh yeah.
Because my cousin lives up here.
That's right.
So I said, "Yeah, as a matter of fact, you did."
Wow, that's crazy.
And
Small world.
yeah, I thought that was, I don't know. I love stuff like that, like when unexpected stuff like that happens. So all right, cool. So let's see what's happening here. We got comments. We're gonna play Tuesday Trivia in a bit. Fremder, nice orange shirt. You look like you just fell off the back of Bosie's truck.
Boy, they really like to make fun of your clothes all the time.
And I'm all right with that, but on days like this, I don't get it. What does that mean? I fell off the back of Bosie's truck.
Well, I think.
Do I look like a cone? A traffic cone?
Yeah.
Mickey is watching. Good morning, Mickey. Joe. There's Bosie. He's watching. Very nice. What happened? Oh, Mickey's still sick. Sorry to hear that, pal. Feel better.
Aw,
Feel
sorry,
better.
Mickey.
All right, let me read from this first because you never know. All right, my next door neighbor always has a bunch of dudes come over. I get the feeling they're all playing Pokem. Hallandale is southeast coast, says Carol. Hello, Carol. Carol, I've been waiting for you to see your name watching on the comments. I finally did it, Carol. I hope you're proud of me.
What'd you do?
Carol's been on me justifiably for months. There's a comedian she knows that she thinks should be on the show. And I was just like, yeah, all right, I'll email him. A week later. I'll email.
I know you forget.
Yeah.
And you've been busy.
And there's another guy, an actor that Carol knows. He's a Hicksville guy. I don't know him, but he's a Hicksville guy. Carol knows him. She thinks, that would be fun, too, to have him on. Which, same thing. I agree. Yes, Carol, I'll get him. Yes, Carol, I'll get him. I mean, this has got to be at least 6 months. It might even be a year.
Okay.
And then I finally did it. I finally reached out to both of them. Carol, the comedian, Derek, he has not, I've not heard back from him. Greg Connolly, the actor, he was all excited. He wanted to call me and discuss the show and how it all works. And I text back and forth, but he hasn't called me.
Just click on and watch. Then you'll know exactly how it works.
Maybe he has. I'm not sure. But either way, I don't care if it takes another year. I'm just glad I finally.
That's good. You did your
yes,
part. You did
and
what you had
I couldn't
to do.
wait to tell Carol.
Yay.
Yay.
Good boy.
Fremder, let's talk about Robert Deadval.
Oh.
Fremder.
Although, well, he was 95.
That's a good run.
Listen, that's a good run. And did you see the thing? I love this stuff. posted by his 54-year-old wife. So he's 41 years older than her.
Holy
They've been married for 20 years. So she was 34 when they got married, and he was 75. And she's stunningly beautiful from Argentina.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And he was dating her for like 7 years before that. So she was 27 years old and he was like 70. So, yeah, scandalous. But how cool. I mean,
I know it was
he
his
married
fourth
4
wife.
times,
Yes.
And the other 3, I think, only lasted like 4 years each.
Oh.
And he was married to this woman for 20 years. Yeah.
So she's 41?
She's 54 now.
Oh, got married.
He's 41 years older than her.
41 years older than her.
Correct.
So that means
she's 54 and he was 95 when he died.
So that means your next husband is about 18 years old right now.
Maybe. I don't know. I said a terrible thing and said she probably didn't think she was going to have to wait that long.
Well, really, I mean, what else?
He had a really good, he was holding out, man. He was like, I am not, she's going to put in 20 years before she gets anything.
Speaking of guys who married young, hi, John.
Oh, yes. Well, that's okay. He did.
I didn't marry young. I married my wife as young. I didn't marry young.
That's what he
I
meant.
meant.
He married a younger woman.
That's what I meant, yes.
Yes. My first marriage I married young. Yes, but yes, I rocked. I stole the cradle this time.
He did.
Thank God. Yes, and I got very, very lucky.
Yes.
Yes, I really did. But Miss Diane,
yes,
all
sir.
right, a belated Valentine's Day. I apologize. I didn't send you a Valentine's Day greeting.
Don't
However,
be silly.
Well, tell him who did.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault that you didn't see the roses right away. It's actually Anthony's fault.
I'm not looking to place blame. He did a sweet thing.
How is it his
No,
fault?
No. I'm not buying rags on him, but it's Anthony's fault, and I'll tell you why.
Go ahead, tell me why.
All right, and once I say it, I'm sure you're going to agree.
Okay.
Anthony spoiled the moment when he turned around and said to you, "The dog didn't eat his kibble." That distracted you 100% because the mother you had to make sure the dog ate.
I guess, but you know what? The moment I opened the door before he even said anything, I should have seen them. They were in my direct line of view. So I should have instantaneously walked in the door and went, "Oh, those are beautiful, honey. Thank you."
Just remember what Dawn said, all right? She said it on the show last week. Every day is Valentine's Day.
Yes, well, I will tell you, that is absolutely true for us. That's why we don't really make a big to-do out of it, because it really is. It's,
every day, yeah.
We're both
Blew
we're
Tony's
very lucky.
mind. Blew Tony's mind when she said that. She got all upset because he's still trying to stick it to me, which he never will be able to stick it to me. Good try, Tony.
Hey, were you paying attention a few minutes ago when I was singing your praises? You know,
of course I pay attention. I watch you from the minute you go on the air to the minute you sign.
The minute I wake up in the morning.
I see the little hearts.
Yes, but you don't have to praise me for that. That's what friends do.
You're absolutely right, pal. Yes.
That doesn't deserve that's not deserving praise.
It is what friends do, but it is also deserving of praise. Absolutely, it is.
Because not everybody does. Not everybody's a good friend.
And it's just nice to show your appreciation for people.
Well, listen. You would do the same for me.
I would. Totally.
Absolutely.
Yes. All right. That being said,
kissy, kissy, everybody.
All right. Have a great show. All right. Love you guys.
Love you.
Mr. Walker.
Yes, go ahead. Right ahead, sir.
All right. Let's do it in unison. I think that'd be great. You ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Go.
Suck an egg.
Oh, all right. Well, I started with go.
I was going to say suck an egg, too.
Oh, go suck an egg. All right. Well, we'll get it. We'll get it down.
Yeah, you ruined it.
Anyway. All right. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Love you. Bye. All right. Before we go any further,
okay.
Carol, her husband is going for a PET scan tomorrow.
Oh.
Oh, no. The results are coming in tomorrow. All right. Carol, saying prayers for you.
Prayers.
Yeah, absolutely. What? Did he have overdue books? What? I don't know. That was from Jerry. I'm not sure what Jerry meant by that. Ann has a long drive, so she might pop in to say hi. Oh, where's Ann going? Mickey, is she driving near you? Mickey, you're in Seattle, right? So, Ann, are you going to Seattle? You going to see Mickey? Wow.
Huh.
All right. If Tony ever died during sex, his gravestone would say, "Rest in Peach." I don't know.
It's just silly. It's funny.
All right. Well, this one's a really long one from Friender, so I better read it first. No, that. All right. So, I don't even remember the comment, but he said yesterday something about Kundalini yesterday. Kundalini with clam sauce. Oh, and Jesus. I had a guest on yesterday. Her name is Nicole. She's a comedian. I've known Nicole for a long time, but she hadn't been in here in over 3 years. And since she was in last, which I didn't even know until she was in here yesterday, she apparently has found Jesus and is living, gave up her job, gave up certain friendships. She's
all in.
Full throttle.
All in. Okay.
So Fremder made a joke yesterday about food and I don't remember the exact comment, but he wrote "cheese us."
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, Tony didn't laugh until Nicole said it was okay to laugh. That's not what happened. I did think it was funny, but I didn't want to offend her. And in fact, I will tell you, before the show, she came in and she was all nervous. She was, "Are we going to get cursing and sexual?" She goes, "I can't do that." And that was my first. I had seen stuff on Facebook. She would post stuff about Jesus, but I just didn't know, that she
to that
really,
degree. Yeah.
And so I looked at her. I said, "Nicole," I said, "You know me." I said, I don't like making anybody uncomfortable.
Right.
I do like to push boundaries sometimes.
But
and I say stupid things.
And you know who's sitting next to you at the time.
So what I did, before I really got into it, I just turned to her. I said, "Do you feel God and Jesus have a sense of humor? Because there's a joke here." And I didn't want to read it. If she said to me, "I don't think, there's nothing to laugh at," I would have skipped the comment completely. But she said, "Absolutely." So I read the comment, and she did. She cracked up. Good. So then I had to laugh.
Good.
This is, I think, going to be a telemarketer. But hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Good morning. My name is Ashley. Can I speak to Holster Laura?
Holster Lara? There's nobody here by that name. What number are you calling?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Hey, no problem. Okay. People have asked for that name in the past, but it's weird. Okay. All right, so that's all the comments. All right. Glad you had a nice Valentine's.
I did.
Yeah, and did you win at poker?
I did not. I was the second one out Friday.
Oh,
I didn't
second
do well.
one out.
Yeah, didn't have a good night.
Do you get mad? It's all
but I
family.
had really good snacks. Oh no, I don't get mad at all. I don't.
Right, you just happy
As a
for
matter
everyone?
of fact, I kind of have the reputation of being the, kind of loose with the chips, and I'm like, I go.
Diane said she's loose.
No, where some of them, my nephew and his wife tend to be very serious about their poker. Now
really?
they play other places, but we're here with our grandmother. It's a family game, cousins,
right?
Aunt, uncle, and
so you're happy
we're
whoever
just
gets
there
to
to have fun.
And,
right?
and you're not playing like hundreds of dollars, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's a $10 buy-in,
Oh.
$5 rebuys. So it's not a ton of money. I mean, on a night when I drop a lot of money, it's $30, and then some nights I win, 50 or 60. It's not like crazy. So, and they're very serious though. Like they'll mull over a decision. I'm like, what are we doing? It's not right, but okay. And I will know I have a losing hand, and my mom's all in, and so I'll be like, okay, I'll donate to that, knowing that she's gonna it would be terrible, she's gonna beat me, and then I end up beating her because I stayed in and the cards went my way. But I'm not serious about it at all. But
And
they can be very serious.
Do the winners all right? So on a $50 night that you won, are you are you paying for the pizza delivery and stuff?
No, because mom's got that's her thing. She gets the snacks. We all bring things from time to time, but for the most part, that's her entire week is preparing for Friday night poker.
Oh, really?
Oh my God! So there's
that's
some
fun.
kind of cake. There's always a cheese and pepperoni tray. There's always, somebody will bring some kind of special donuts or cake or bake something or So there's always multiple choices of snacks. The snacks are ridiculous. I don't even eat dinner on Fridays. I just go and have the snacks.
And so it sounds great.
It is great.
And you guys, it sounds like a close family.
Very tight.
Yeah.
Super tight.
But are there ever times where like maybe somebody had an argument with somebody else and like things are all like awkward?
We do argue. We've had some, rifts, not a ton. But at the poker table it kind of all goes away.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That's it.
Speaking
of which, I did want to say this. I was getting ready this morning, and so I clicked on last week's show. I was kind of listening back to some of the things.
Oh, do I owe you an apology?
No. What?
Oh, I did.
There are a couple of things, so I want just two things I wanted to say.
Sure.
The first one is Greg Halverson. First of all, dude's very handsome. He's got a great head of hair. Holy shit, that head of hair.
He used to be a hairdresser.
I had to stop, I would look at it and go, oh,
You were digging Greg.
I was digging the whole thing. Yeah, I was. But
anyway, he's never coming in here on a Tuesday.
So here's the thing. No, I just wanted to say, so some of that conversation, was a bit heated. And clearly when you and I have disagreements, we tend to be closer on the spectrum. It's a little bit easier to digest an opinion that's not so far on the other side. And Greg and I, obviously, we were kind of far. But I have to tell you, what a gentleman, really. Just, that we can, really strongly disagree and still have a conversation. And, we need more of that. If people could do that, I'm not arguing trying to get somebody to agree with my position, because I know in this climate that's not going to happen.
Right.
So I can say my piece about it and he can say his piece about it and we can still be good. We need more of that.
Yep,
So
I
you
agree
should have
100%.
him back, particularly when there's what a gentleman. I think he handled himself really well. I think we don't have to agree to get along and to have these discussions. And so I just thought, and as I listened back, I was thinking that as it was happening, because he did. I know that there were times when I saw him, I could see it was physically affecting him. He was angry about things, but he didn't let it kind of cloud the way he handled the conversation.
Right.
He was a gentleman through and through, but still said his piece. And so I respect that. No, and I don't. I'm good with that.
If
someone turns to me and goes, "You're a fucking idiot for having that opinion," then I would be like, "Eat my dick." I don't. So, but that's. No, you know what I mean. But
I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
He didn't do that. He kept it to I hate this and I don't like this and I don't. He didn't. There was no attacking. There
Not
was
at
no,
all.
and
Right.
I can understand that that's how you feel, and I, I like to think we're friends, and I'm empathetic towards his feelings, and even though I may not agree with him and I feel differently, but he was a gentleman, and sometimes it gets a little boring when you're having these conversations and the people for the most part are in agreement, and you're not really getting anything accomplished with that. So, and the other thing I just wanted to say was that there was one thing you said that when you said it, I'm like, I have to say something about that. There was one point where you said about you agreed with Greg about the having statements in sports, right?
Okay.
And making that, and you said that to a degree you agreed, especially because of the division that it causes. And
that it should just be entertainment, right? Is that what we're talking? Okay.
My response to that is, I don't think that's what's causing the division. I think that performance was a response to the division that's being caused by outside forces, by the situation there. So the performance was because people are being deliberately divided. We're being kind of programmed to believe that this group of people is the enemy now, and that's not. It's never been true.
I don't think that.
We're not enemies. There's division. Yeah. The division was already there. That performance didn't create division.
Oh, I agree with that.
So that was all I wanted to say. That performance did not create division. That was just an answer to the division and the difficulties that are already happening. That was
Yes.
in response to that. That's all I wanted to say.
I
about
think
that.
Greg also said at one point, at least I think he said, he wished that the Super Bowl performer that's chosen could be somebody that fits everybody.
But there is nobody that fits.
I don't know if I agree with that.
The audience that loves Bad Bunny, do you think that they were, they enjoy most of the performers that are there? They don't. I mean, I think it's not fair. When you're saying that, you're thinking me and everybody like me.
No,
and
no,
that's
I mean,
just not.
I mean, everybody.
You don't enjoy the dancing and the spectacle of it. And those weren't slaves in the beginning. Just to say that, those were not slaves. Those are real cane workers. Those are people that are there right now doing that job right this minute as we speak. So those were not slaves. That was a real depiction of life in Puerto Rico as it is right now. So. Okay. That's not, and so I know there might have been some misinterpretation of some of the things that were being depicted, and I just think
I don't mind that at all. I get upset over the political statements.
Understood.
But I did appreciate the history of Puerto Rico,
or is it morality? Is it politics really? Because I don't think the president or the government got mentioned one time in that performance. This was about people and their plight. When Michael Jackson did Heal the World, Make It a Better Place, nobody complained about that. Yes, because there are starving children all over the world, and why are we not doing more to help them? That's what this was. This was a plight for this group of people who are American citizens who are living under deplorable conditions. And he wanted us to know about it. And why shouldn't we know about it? If we're the people that we think we want, that we really truly want to be, why are we not? Most people are not aware, right? So he was making you aware. Let's help them. Let's do something about it. There was not an ounce of politics in that. So people that were turning it political, it was not political. There were no politics involved in that performance. None.
You just said it. No, I'm trying to just think where I want to go here. But you're absolutely right. The problem is because depending on what you read, I did read somewhere about it wasn't slaves, it was just showing the current, but then you read other articles where it's slaves. I personally, when I watched it, I was like, oh, that's cool. They have these people running with all these flags, and the person with the American flag is in the front. Great. And then he mentioned America, and then he started mentioning these other places. But then there's certain articles that said, like the way there was something when he started naming all those things. I forget exactly what the article said, but something in there was a little slanted. The whole thing. My point is what you just said. People make it political, and that's sad to me that everything has to be twisted. I'll be honest. I didn't originally either. Then started to read stuff,
reading different takes on it,
and then I'm like,
take it in for what it is. What do you see, and make it. That's what art's about, right?
Well, true.
You go to an art museum and you look at a painting, and somebody says that's garbage. I could do that, right? And then somebody else sees something beautiful that makes them feel something. That's what art is. That performance was art. Take from it what you want. But we have so much of this, like you said, people writing articles about what it is. How about we listen to what he's telling us it's about, right?
Right.
And what he as an artist was trying to depict. Just like we listen to musicians when they write a song and somebody says, what were you thinking when you wrote that song? Instead of other people trying to speculate about what they were thinking about. Let's hear it from the horse's mouth. It was art. Take from it what you want. It was not politics. We don't need to make it political. We would actually be all better for it if we stopped making things about politics. And skewing the boundaries between morality and politics. If you're I mean, you know me. I'm pretty much a tree hugging liberal, but I do not think that I have family, I have friends who are Republican who have voted Republican. By the way, I have voted Republican. right? When I thought it was the right candidate. So that's not about it. So this is this thing that we've created where, and I know some of them, and I dislike them as much as I dislike people of an opposing opinion. I have people on the left side of the aisle, who just think everybody's evil. If they, I get it, and I don't fall into that category, but it's because we're skewing the lines between politics and morality. This was not politics. This was art. There were messages in the art. There's messages in all art. What are we gonna start now banning the music that they came from the 60s and the 70s because of the war and all that folk music and all that great stuff. It's all art, and it all has a message. And that's the point of having a platform and being a musician and being a performer and being a comedian and an actor. It's art. And let the art speak for itself. And I get people who take issue with performers or actors who come out and say their politics on the Oscar stage. But when they say something like, let's all work together to make this a better world, and love is what should be. That's not a political statement.
Right. Agreed.
So they're not saying F Trump or F ICE or F Obama or F anybody. They're just saying, let's all, that's not political. Let's not make that political. Let's stop skewing the line blurring the line between morality and love and what we all think we all want and politics, because they're not the same.
Right.
That's
I agree 100%.
Take the art for what it is and take from it what you think it is, and that's fine. And educate yourself and, but don't let these people who write these articles about, those were slaves. That's just not the truth. So just let's not skew ourselves.
And all right, I'm going to, it's funny. And you said, you're not going to talk to Greg and you're not going to sway him. I'm sitting here.
And it's never I'm never trying to sway anybody.
Right.
Right.
I understand.
My opinion was asked. I'm going to give it.
Right.
And again, complete gentleman about that.
Right.
And
I
hope I showed the same amount of respect to him.
I
do respect his opinion.
Absolutely. And I'll get to that. But I will say that, because I sat here last week, I sat here a few minutes ago saying should have been, maybe if they brought somebody that everybody would like. I think you have swayed me, because I'm sitting here in my head, I'm thinking, people who everybody might like, and I did. The first two people that came to my head was McCartney and Springsteen. But meanwhile, you have Springsteen, who lately has been one of the loudest voices against Trump. I think he just put out another music video yesterday or today against Trump. So, who knows? Springsteen might jump on that stage and, do a whole rant about Trump. Which,
you're right. And exactly. He might, and he probably would.
Right.
And whether you like that or not. Yeah. Do I think politics belongs in those performances? Absolutely not.
Right.
Do I think moral messages of love and togetherness,
like you said, they're two different things.
This is the plight of these people, just like the starving children that Michael Jackson tried to show us? Why is that wrong?
Right.
And if it makes you feel uncomfortable, then maybe you really need to think about why it makes you feel uncomfortable. And is it because that piece made you feel uncomfortable and that performance made you uncomfortable, or because things that people said about it made you uncomfortable? And maybe just you have an open mind about it and stop listening to those outside forces that tell you this is what it was and it was disrespectful, because it wasn't.
And I'm not looking to get into a ton of politics here. I'm not looking to go into love or hate of Trump, but I said it last week. At least I think it was with you guys. I do feel our president, whether it's Trump or Obama, whoever it is, should not go on Twitter or social media to blast the Super Bowl halftime show, or do a lot of things he does on social media. The president should have a higher standard.
Be presidential.
Right. Right.
We should be holding this person to a higher standard. In all cases.
Well, yes.
Across the board.
And again, that's no matter who is president.
I agree.
And the fact that it did get political, the fact that there was another halftime show, to me that That's embarrassing.
The fact that the president of the United States voiced his opinion on it from day one made it political. That's the only reason it's political. Because I'm sure Mr. Halverson here, has a heart that's open to the plight of people who are less fortunate than himself.
Absolutely.
Right? So we know that. It's a given. I give him that. That was not political. Outside forces made that political. And the division got created the day that happened. That was announced. We have artists get announced for the Super Bowl all the time, and we get, particularly people of our age, go, "Oh, that sucks. I'm not going to watch it," because we're old and stupid and we have no open minds, right? We get that. And one of my most fun things to do is open up the Facebook and watch all the people who are my age bitch about the new artist that's performing when they want to see, the Rolling Stones. Give me a freaking break. So I get it. But it became political the minute he did that. And it doesn't have to be. It's art. It's art.
Be.
And you don't have to like it. And you don't have to watch it.
Right.
And if you do watch it, you might like it.
Well, like it or not, it used to be.
Like it or not, it's not about politics.
And it used to be fun, whether you liked the artist or not. It used to be fun because everybody was watching it, and it gave everybody something to talk about. So in a weird way, it did unite us, and it was entertainment, and we were just enjoying the fact that we can talk about it, whether we thought, that halftime show was awful.
So I just feel that as of late, that's being undermined.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes,
and
I agree.
I think we've said enough on this subject.
All right. Well, as far as Greg is concerned, and that's why I asked why you owe you an apology, because I will apologize for not reaching out, because I did mean to reach out just to make sure everything was cool. Now, it did seem by the time the show ended, we were way past it, and it seemed like everybody was fine.
Good.
And
I mean, I hope I was good.
And it was. And
okay.
And you were, you were great, and no grudges were held. Same with Greg. We had a great time. I thought it was a fun show. I will admit, and first off, it was not my plan to even get into any of that. It just came to me while we were kind of getting into it. And in fact, I think I even said, okay, I'm going to take a chance here. What'd you guys think? Because I know Greg, I know how he feels about things, and I know how you feel about certain. So I wasn't sure if I should do it or not.
Made you a little nervous.
A little bit. And I will, and I don't mean this as a negative thing. It might come out sounding negative, but it's not. I know Greg is he passionate, firmly believes in his opinions. But I also, like you said, I know Greg to be a gentleman. One of the nicest guys I've ever met.
And we can have that. That's the
right.
thing, and we should have more of that.
And that was the beauty of it. And I think you and I have talked about it on the show in the past. The TV shows, even the actual politicians. There was a time where you could respectfully disagree and be able to still work together, get past it. Where that's gone. I mean,
we'll have it back again.
I do think so. I think so.
Strongly believe that this is not the end of that.
Right,
This is
I agree.
just a bump in the road, and we're going to look back,
There's
and
ups
there's
and
going
downs
to be a
and
day,
everything, right.
and my grandson's not going to remember any of it, and that's
Right.
the part of it that soothes me right now, because he's
Right.
too young to even know what. And listen, people went through Vietnam, and people were very passionate then, and very angry, and there was lots of violence in it. And we're going to get through this.
Right.
Whichever
history
side you're
repeats
on, we're
itself.
going to get through this, and it's going to be okay,
Yeah.
and then we'll look back on it. Emotions are high, and if we can just
But it says a lot about both of you, because you did. You guys respectfully disagreed. You were stating your opinions, like you said, without, "Oh, you're just a fucking moron."
Yeah.
Like there was none of that. And I've said that to people. I've always kind of tried to carry that attitude with me. I'll sit with you for hours, days even, to discuss a topic. Until you get stupid with me. You're going to get sarcastic.
Me too.
You're going to
I
call
know
me
I
names.
come
I'm
off as
out.
a very nice person, but I'll fuck a bitch up. I'm kidding. Don't attack me, because I'm going to give back
Right.
as good as I get. I am not.
I do the same thing.
So that's okay, and we're good.
But Bosie
Yes.
still teases me, because we had a disagreement some years back, and it was him and somebody else were together on something, and I was on the opposite end, and some things were said, some things were done, and man, I couldn't sleep because I was so mad.
Oh.
I sent them like a freaking novel-sized email at 4 o'clock in the morning, and Bosie still teases me. He's like, "What?
Boom! Take that!"
Exactly. Right. You press.
I know.
The old days of being able to violently hang up a phone are gone. You just press a button. I pressed it hard. I pressed a button.
I love it.
So, yeah, and he still teases me. He goes, "My phone is beeping at 4 in the morning. I don't know what was going on." But yeah, you guys were right. You handled it beautifully. Greg did reach. Now I forgot to reach. I wanted to reach out to both of you. Everybody okay? I'm so sorry. I hope everybody's all right. Greg did reach out to me. Hey, Tony, had a fun time today. Thanks again.
Good.
So I said, Greg, do I need to apologize? Same thing. For what?
For what?
I said, I wasn't sure, just, in fact, even my mother called me up that afternoon. Greg was shaking his head every time Diane spoke. I said, that's all right.
That's okay.
I got
I knew it, but I knew that he was very emotional, and given that, he really did an amazing job, because you know how that emotion can make you say and do things that maybe you regret later, and he did not.
And it didn't carry over even after we moved on. We had a fun
really
time.
Did.
And he said that. He said basically the same thing. He said, no, I was totally fine. Had a great time. We moved past it. She was respectful. It wasn't bad.
Antonio work.
And you need to talk to Antonio work. Yeah, and he said, no, she's great. Yeah, nothing but kind words to say about you. He was happy to see you again. I mean, the whole cast thought you were great at the one show you did, so he was happy to see you again. Yeah, there was no issues. So yeah, which again, is how everybody should handle these things.
It was fine.
All right, Greg Halver Slip will be back. Mickey again. Diane is smoking hot. All right. Friender, Diane thinks Greg is handsome. I don't know. I don't get that one. I know. Well, like I said, Greg's not coming in here anymore. She's eyeing him up.
If there's any reason Greg's not coming
That's
back,
why.
that's the reason.
That's why, because he's good. And believe me,
He's too good looking for this show.
I've had plenty of girls tell me, "Oh, who's that guy?"
Yeah.
I think, did we even talk about it? We did a show a few weeks ago. He's not even in the room for, he didn't even arrive. He's not even there at the venue for 5 minutes. A girl at the bar is all over him.
All over him. Yeah, I get.
It's like, motherfucker. What? Bad Bunny's about to quick someone get a... But what? Bad Bunny's about to go up. Quick someone get a carrot. All right. John Rusciello basically is agreeing with everything you said except for the fact that he didn't speak English.
I understand that. And he made his point about Pavarotti, and I mean, maybe there could have been some, right? A mix. And so then the question becomes, would that have appeased some people? Or would that have not made a difference? I mean, I think that there's a certain group of people whom that may have appeased at some point.
Yes.
If there was a combination, they might have, given it more of a chance. So, point taken with that. But a decision was made, and so we don't get to make those decisions, right? We're not part of those decisions. The decision was made, and you have a choice to either appreciate it for the art that it is or not, and that's fine.
It's
he doesn't sing in English,
right? And that's what I keep saying too.
Am I gonna if I get a gig and it's am I gonna start? I mean, I do like sing La Bamba and we do Oye Como Va. Nobody ever bitches about that,
right?
But that would be kind of a big expectation. If he doesn't do that, his songs are written for Spanish lyrics and the cadence of them, and you can't always switch them over unless he's going to do covers. Right. But he was doing his own music. He was doing covers. He could have done them in English, and maybe he could have thrown in a cover or two or something.
Well, Gaga sang in English.
She did. So there is that choice.
Right. And that's what John was saying. People like Julio Iglesias would switch to English for certain performances.
Understood.
I do think.
But again, he only gets however many minutes the Super Bowl. This isn't a concert, right? Where you have 2 hours to film.
No, but
this is 7 minutes or whatever.
But John did say like certain award shows and stuff, they would, where you're singing one song, would switch to it. Maybe at least one verse would be in English just to appease. Maybe. I do think whether I'm not
taken, but that wasn't the choice. So
I don't.
That anger level is the part I don't really get. Why are we so angry?
Well, that's the thing too. Getting this angry over it, right?
But why are we angry that he's he's sang in his native tongue?
I will say, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I do think if there was some English, I do think
less pushback.
Yeah, and to the point of maybe not even having another halftime show. And I'll be honest, and I think I've already said it.
Oh, I don't think that. I think they were fired up from minute one.
Oh, they were definitely fired up.
That's it. They were going to do it because they were making a point.
Yeah.
So that's that, and that is what it is. I don't even want to talk about that, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not a kid. I'm not a Kid Rock fan.
That was what it was, and there was not a thing. The fact that this was not a white guy was that's how that came up, and because that president tweeted that. Whatever. He made it politics, and the second he opened that door, they decided to do that. So, to each his own.
Fremder said something serious for once. Where is it? I'm no expert, but I was under the impression that a bald eagle needed 2 wings to work together to fly successfully, both the left and the right.
Very nice, Fremder.
Very profound.
Very profound. See, I'm telling you.
Carol, Greg Connolly said he will try to call you later. He has been dealing with burst pipes in the city with buildings. Oh, that sucks. Robert Duvall, not alive at all. He was only 95 and now not alive. See, he said something so profound.
And then he's got to go right back. That's funny.
Holy shit, I might as well make comments in Braille. I read the comment right. I stumbled and I corrected myself and read it over, and I did just fine. Watch Tony skip right over the only 2 intelligent things I've said so far. 2? Where's the other one?
He said 2?
When I heard Bad Bunny's performance, I didn't think to myself, why can't it just be in English? I thought to myself, I wish I spoke Spanish.
Yes.
And there's a difference.
There is a difference. Because that's exactly what I said. I thought, boy, too bad I don't understand the Spanish.
Right.
I didn't think he should be speaking in English, so I understand him. It's not about me. It's about the art, right? So
I'm just giving Fremder the finger for accusing me of skipping the comments.
Don't give Fremder the finger. He said 2 very nice things.
I think there should be more political pushback against Fremder.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. He's great.
Kid Rock, can you start commenting here so we can just stop reading Fremder's comments?
What else you got, Tony?
Favorite Robert Duvall movie? Do you have one? He was great, man. He was great. That was
it's funny. I don't really remember it, but Tender Mercies, I know I saw it. I know I loved it. I would, I guess I'd like to see it again. And, I've just most recently, again, seen him in the Godfather stuff, because when it comes up on the screen at home, they, we're in an Italian house, they sit and they watch it.
He was great. He was great. And and the body of work on this man. And to go from...
And I'm sure there are others that I'm not pulling up right now, movies that I've seen.
The Apostle, did you ever see that?
No.
Great movie. This guy was a true actor.
Apocalypse Now too, was he?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I have never seen that movie in its entirety. It's not for me. I can't.
But the body of work, the variety of roles that man
Do you
has
know
played.
his start? So I was reading his biography. He's at the Gateway Playhouse in Bellport.
Yes, I did know that.
5 years.
Yes,
he was in the performances, and that's where it wasn't just like he did a performance there. He spent a lot of time there.
Yes,
I've been there once for a show,
it's a great
like a
place.
holiday show. It's 1 year, years ago. But how cool is that?
Yep.
I just thought that was
very cool.
Yeah.
He I believe he was discovered in doing some theater in Brooklyn or maybe in the city.
He was in the city, yes.
But the variety of roles. Was it the Boo Radley? Is that To Kill a Mockingbird?
Oh, let me just look him up.
Yeah, I think it is. I think that is To Kill a Mockingbird. Where he I don't think he even had a single line, but he had such an important part in that movie. I think that was...
I'm doing this like I think I can see it without my reading glasses. I can't. It's so terrible. So terrible.
It's killing me.
I just can't.
Do I have the right movie? Yes, I do. Okay. Yeah, To Kill a Mockingbird. He had just the variety of roles he played. The Apostle was great. Remember, he played the father in.
The Apostle, I think.
It was him and Farrah Fawcett.
Okay, I'm gonna have to.
He played the father in Sling Blade. Remember that?
Yeah. Oh,
and
wow.
even that, I think it was a cameo. It was like one scene.
The father. I would.
Yeah,
have to.
It was such a powerful scene. But I have two favorite roles. Oh, he was in what's that great Michael Douglas movie?
The Natural. Oh no.
Oh yeah, he was great in The Natural. He played the reporter. That's right. Jeez, I totally forgot about
Michael
that.
Douglas movie, The Network. He was in The Network. I feel like I saw that, but I don't remember it.
No, Michael Douglas. What's that great movie where he's shooting everybody? Falling Down.
Oh.
That movie! I laughed my ass off at that movie, and yeah, Robert Duvall was the cop. He was great in that. But there's two movies that are my favorites of his. Did you ever see The Paper with Michael Keaton?
Maybe.
Oh,
If I did, it was a very long time ago. Once I see it, I'll say, "Oh yeah, I did see this."
Okay. Michael Keaton, Marissa Tomei, Glenn Close, Randy Quaid, Robert Duvall.
Wow.
Jason Alexander, Jason Robards. Oh, what a great movie.
Okay. The Paper.
Yeah, it's a little outdated now because it's about news. It takes place in a newspaper.
I like that.
Yeah, you remember that stuff. So, but also John Travolta, A Civil Action.
Huh.
And I thought Duvall was great in that too.
Okay.
But yeah, and of course, yeah, the obvious ones like The Godfather. But yeah, tremendous talent. It was sad. The other big news that broke this morning: Jesse Jackson has passed away.
No,
you didn't hear that?
I didn't hear.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm getting ready this morning. All I did was listen back to a little bit of the podcast.
Yeah, Jesse Jackson passed away.
Okay.
He was, I think,
bad.
84. I think they said.
No, that's too young.
But then, all right. So I wanted to. All right. So the other big news, we had an earthquake yesterday.
We did.
Oh, you didn't know that either?
No.
Yeah, we. I believe the center of it was like near the New York Canada border, but it was felt. It was only 2.0 on the Richter scale, but it was felt here. I didn't feel anything. Actually, was it yesterday? Might have been. No, I'm sorry, Sunday. It wasn't yesterday. It was Sunday. But I found out about it. I mean, I went online. It was verified that it could be felt here. But my son was working. He works at the Belmore Showplace Theater in Belmore. And he texted me. He goes, "Did you feel the earthquake?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" Now they're in Belmore, so this earthquake was north.
Yeah.
He's in Belmore, which is south of where I live. A coworker of his was on a ladder. He was changing the marquee.
I could see where that would be a situation where you might feel it, where if you're standing on the ground.
It knocked the ladder over.
Wow.
Right, so I was like, at first I'm like, an earthquake. Then he wrote to me, "Yeah, my coworker fell off the ladder." That's when I was like, "All right, let me see here." And sure enough, I saw that we did have one. But I thought that was interesting. And then I wanted to ask you too. Oh, so yesterday, I forgot to mention it on the air. Yesterday was the 14th anniversary of Gary Carter's passing.
Get out of town.
Which, yeah.
That long? Really?
Yep.
Isn't it? It just crazy.
Yeah, it blew me away.
Wow, that blew
Gary.
me away
Now,
too.
Mookie Wilson's my old-time favorite Met, but Gary Carter's a very close second.
I get to meet him in person. I think.
I met him 4 times.
Wow.
Always the nicest guy.
Mm-hmm.
I know this is going to sound weird, but I always did feel like a weird, like some kind of
connection,
simpatico thing. The first time I ever met him, It was me, Frank, and our buddy Rob Safarth. It was 1987, the old Shea Stadium. Now, Shea Stadium, you had the field, you had the bullpen that was just beyond the outfield wall, and then the players' parking lot. And it was all gated in, and then you had the main parking lot. And they had a gate at left field. Excuse me, at right field.
I was going to say.
Which is what they used. And the players would leave and come and go, the buses, whatever. They had a gate in left field that was never used. During my lifetime, I never saw it used. It was after a game one night, and we're walking. And me and my brother, Rob, I'm 17 years old. Frank was 20. You have no life. So we had nowhere to be. So we would never fight the traffic to leave. We would always
you don't
stay.
Rush, you just hang and leave when
For
you leave.
hours
Right.
we would stay. So we'd watch the players come out. We'd go look for stuff and make fun of people and just do stupid shit. So we're walking beyond the gate. The right field gate's open. Buses, players are leaving. We're walking past the left field gate, and it's all, like I said, I never saw it open in my years going to Shea, and it was always chained with a lock. And we're walking past it, and I just happened to you're walking, you're looking around. I just happened to catch the chain was there, but there was no lock.
Huh.
All right, hold that thought. Hi, honey.
You're not going to get away without bringing up Days of Thunder and Gone in 60 Seconds. I don't give a shit about Jesse Jackson.
Days of Thunder. Yes.
Really?
Yes, because Robin is racing.
Because what? Oh, Robert is racing?
No, rubbing is racing. Where Tom Cruise says, he hit me! And he goes, no, he didn't. He rubbed you. And rubbing is racing.
Okay. We're going to have to catch that.
That's inspiring to you, isn't it?
It is, because when I rub one out, I call it racing.
And I'm sure you do have to race. I'm sure Blythe is like, come on, finish this up already.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I'm trying to get to the finish line.
I'm not sure if I saw Days of Thunder. I think I did see Gone in 60 Seconds. Is that Nicolas Cage?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
So I probably did not see it. I can't stand Nicolas Cage.
Aw.
Oh, come on.
Worst actor ever.
Stop it.
Ever.
How could you not?
What about Con Air? You don't like Con Air?
No. I like Moonstruck, but not because of him.
All right, but he's in it, and it's he was great in that movie.
He fit the role because of how bad he acts.
The role.
His best movie is Raising Arizona, which
Baron,
totally fits.
Baron.
I love that movie. But yeah,
I love it.
But again, because it fit his bad acting.
But you know, Robert Duvall carried the movie and Gone in 60 Seconds, so we keep it moving.
All right.
Okay, good. Well, good. Well, yes, he was great. Robert Duvall was great, without a doubt. No matter what movie you were watching.
I was always into, like, truck films, car films, anything, anything with mechanics, of course, I loved.
Anything that involved big tools.
Yeah, of course.
Very nice. Where are you driving to now?
Right now I am leaving Fort Washington.
Oh, you're local. Very nice.
Yeah, very local. And I get to look out into the bay, and then I was like, oh, look, it's very nice and icy, and it looks like a nice little Bob Ross painting.
Nice. Love it.
Happy trees.
Happy little trees.
Yeah, happy trees. And I think, it was sad that Jesse Jackson passed away. Listen, we're going to, every month this year, we're going to lose more icons. And as time goes on, I believe everyone that was super famous in the 80s, I feel this is the year that they all kick the bucket. Let's throw a Christopher Lloyd in there.
Oh, wow.
We need to have like a Deadpool.
You know what? That's really funny you should say that. There is a Deadpool.
Yeah.
And I just recently heard about it. Yeah, it's a $20,000 pool.
Oh, $20,000.
It's like,
wow.
Yeah, you get to pay to get in it, and it's $20. And everybody gets assigned a celebrity, and if your celebrity dies, you win the pool.
Nice.
And then when that person dies, everybody puts another 20 in the pool. So,
cool.
And there's a waiting list to get in it. You can't just get in it. People don't.
We did one on this show back years ago when I had two co-hosts. We did a Deadpool, and
It's so morbid because you're racing because
Yeah, you basically want these people to die.
I know.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, let me check and see if they're on the list. Oh my God, that's terrible.
Well, that was the thing. Eric Shevlin, who Jeff knows.
Vanderbeek was the one.
Oh, Vanderbeek, right. Eric Shevlin, who Jeff knows, he was actually the one that, and if you know Eric, you know he's a sick bastard. But he was the one that actually said the next day, that was a little too dark. We should cancel this pool. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I would have lost. I would have lost anyway because I've been saying this for at least 5 years now. Every year I'm waiting for Yoko Ono to die because she's now in her 90s and she is not in good health. So yeah, for about 5 years now, I keep thinking that she's gonna go.
Wow.
So I'm sticking with it though for this year too.
Well, eventually she's gonna.
At some point, I'll be right. Exactly.
Eventually, you're gonna be right.
But but you gotta put. But also, not only do you put like people that you suspect because they're like ancient in there,
Right.
you know, like a George Bush or a Clinton.
Yeah, you
know.
can't. They have to pick. The person's in there. Like the people that get when they add a new celebrity to the pool when one dies, it's got to be a person that's born within a certain space of years. So they're not. They don't automatically put an old person in there.
Right,
It's got to be somebody who's in there, like 40s to 50s. So when you get a younger person like James Vanderbeek.
Yeah.
You haven't been in the pool that long. They haven't been in the pool that long because they're young, and so the idea you haven't been feeding 20s to this pool for a long time.
Right.
So that's when you race to the pool to go. I mean,
Yeah.
if your person's in their 90s, then it's going to come soon.
Right.
I have a very morbid shocker, but I have him in my Deadpool.
Yeah.
Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Yep.
You know
Wow.
what? It's that's it. If you're gonna be new to the pool, you're not gonna get an old person. That's
Jeff-
just not the way that works.
But Jeff is like targeting the Back to the Future cast.
See,
What's
that's
going on
where it
here?
gets morbid. Is that you're kind of like rooting for the person to kick it,
Yeah,
which
right.
is a little weird.
Each year you're like, damn it, Michael J. Fox is still alive.
I might be willing. Like I would do a villain Deadpool, like people that I could, wouldn't mind.
That
if they
people
kicked
that
it,
you feel
know?
nobody would miss.
Right, exactly. So that, but I have a hard time.
Fine. I'll throw my name into the mix.
No.
No, I think your son might have you on his list, but no, nobody else.
You're kidding me? I have more than just my son that put me on that list. I got like tons of people lately. So don't worry about that. It's like sitting there, what? How do you feel about October 23rd for him to kick the bucket? October 23rd, random date and time. Kind of like with Christopher Lloyd, October 5th, 1955. But moving on.
Isn't October 23rd Rusciello's birthday?
Yeah, and it's my father-in-law's birthday too.
Wow, look at me. A random date and time. Look at that. With that being said, I'm going to go with the obligatory.
Bye.
That was great. All right, we got to do the baby pictures and the trivia. I just want to finish my Gary Carter story. So the gate was open. The gate was not locked. So I was like, so I just undid the chain.
That's an invitation.
Opened the
for
gate.
Tony.
and Frank and Rob were, they were the nice ones. I was always the one in trouble. So I just hid behind some dumpsters and I'm waiting. I was waiting for Mookie, and and there was only one or two cars left in the parking lot, and we didn't see Mookie leave. So I'm like, I think Ron Darling was one of the cars. I think, and he left. One car left, and sure enough, it's Gary Carter. I'm like, all right. So I'm like, all right, it's not Mookie, but I'm all right with this. I go running to the car. I knock on the window.
They must think
Scared,
so scary.
yes,
Yeah,
scared
because
the
it's supposed
shit
to be a
out of
secure
him.
area.
He just kind of he rolls the window down. I had the Mets programmer. I said, "Can you sign that?" Yeah, no problem. Signed it. I then start to run back, and I think I left the gate open because now all these people security's coming from all over the place. But I got the autograph, so I was done.
Oh my God!
A month later, at another game, and of course I went to check. The lock was on, so me being me, I never claimed to be a smart man, but I actually hopped the fence and waited. And did I get Carter again? I might have. Frank might remember better.
Well, to be fair, you were like 17. You were a kid.
I was stupid.
So we can't really say you were a man yet.
But the same level of stupidity is still there. But I met Carter. Frank and I went to see Fleetwood Mac. at Jones Beach. Frank was working for Korg, the keyboard
Yes,
company.
yes.
He was working for them at the time. So they gave us. Frank called me. He said, because of Korg, they have tickets for the show. I was like, oh, that's awesome. I love Fleetwood Mac. I'm a big Lindsey Buckingham fan. So, but Frank, talk about stupid. Frank.
Hey.
We're brothers. I'm allowed. He didn't look closely. We had great seats, but we also had backstage passes. But Frank didn't know.
No, so you didn't take advantage.
Right. So, and apparently not only backstage passes,
And that's
but
not going to sit well with Tony.
that's right. I was
He's
mad.
going to remedy that.
So we had not only backstage passes, but a meet and greet that we missed.
Oh.
So I was pissed. But we missed a meet and greet, but we still had some time to go backstage before the show. I go backstage. I'm wearing a collared shirt with a Mets emblem right here. I walked backstage at Jones Beach. I swear to you, the timing was perfect. The very first person I see is Gary Carter.
Wow.
At Fleetwood Mac. He had just a month earlier been inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. He sees my shirt, comes to me. Hey, I like your shirt. I go, congratulations on because it's all buffet. You ever been back there?
Yeah, no, I've never been back there.
It's beautiful back there. It's huge.
I've heard about it.
Buffet, so we both grab food. We sit down and have dinner together. It was
Nice.
fantastic.
That is fancy. So it all worked out.
Sorry, I'll make this as quick as I can, but I'm just explaining why I always felt like a weird connection because we had a really great conversation, talking about baseball, talking about the induction, and then in 2009, he was the manager of the Ducks for the one season, the Long Island baseball team.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the field with scouts. My son was in scouts, and we got to hold the flags for the national anthem. So it's summertime. I'm wearing shorts. We did the national anthem. We're about to walk off the field, and I make eye contact with him, right? And I see him. He just does a quick, because the game's about to start. I had shorts on, so I lifted the shorts because I have the Mets prosthetic. So I showed it to him, and I just kind of pointed at him. I can hear him. Oh, wow!
Wow.
He comes running out.
Wow.
I think I've showed them before. I have all these great pictures. We started taking selfies together, and we're talking. That's amazing. How'd you get that? Are you a veteran? No, I'm not a veteran. And we just talked for a few minutes. But we were talking for so long that the umpire started yelling at us because we were delaying the start of the game.
Oh, my God.
And then he passed away 3 years later. Now,
That's
when he passed away, I had tickets for the Mets home opener for that year, 2012. In left field, they have that party deck.
Yes. Uh-huh.
This was the first year that party deck was open.
Okay.
We had tickets on the party deck. So I was one of the first people on the deck. But I'm standing there, and so I'm right against the outfield wall. And the game's about to start, and to my right from the left field corner, the gates open, and there's some people walking on the field. And right in front of me is a tarp, and it's against the wall covering something. I realize as they're getting closer, it's Gary Carter's wife and kids. Oh. And then I realize I'm standing right in front of this tarp. It's covering something. They're about to do a dedication. So in my head, I'm like, I am not moving. I am not moving. Sure enough, they stopped right in front of me. I took all sorts of pictures. I'm talking to his wife. It was unbelievable. A guy comes, a Citi Field employee comes, and he's standing there next to me. And they're like, they're all talking. Okay, grab the tarp, but don't pull it too early. Don't pull it too early. The guy up there with me, it was very windy, and the wind took his corner from his hand. And it was about to flap over, so you were going to see it. So I grabbed it. I'm now holding it with Gary Carter's
you're
family.
one of the guys, right?
And and the guy even says to me, he goes, "Well, you can let go." And and in my head, I'm like, I didn't say anything, right? I'm holding it. He says it again. He goes, "You can but now he's like, attitude, you can let go." So I'm like, up yours, your attitude. So I turned to him. I said, "You lost it, not me." Holy fuck this guy. So I'm holding it, and now it's time to unveil it. So I did. I let go of it. The guy now had grabbed it again, so I let go so they can have their moment. Mm-hmm. But they let go, and sure enough, it's a dedication to Gary Carter. The next day, I'm in the bathroom, and I'm sitting on the bowl, and it's 7:30 in the morning, and my phone rings. And it's a buddy of mine that I used to work with at Verizon. And I goes, "Hey, what's up?" I go, "Everything all right? You calling so early?" And I was already retired at this point. Yes. And my buddy wasn't. He goes, I'm at work. He goes, I went to stop at the deli, get some coffee. He goes, I grabbed the Daily News. I'm like, okay. He goes, you at the game yesterday? I said, yeah, why? He goes, go get the newspaper.
Oh, wow.
How
cool is
I
that?
should have
hope
grabbed
you
the
still
picture.
have it.
I'll try to remember to show it to you next week. It was half the page. And everybody's all in blue around me, and it's this picture of Carter's family unveiling the dedication, and there's me standing above them like this. But everybody's wearing blue, the Mets colors, but I'm in a bright orange. Red.
Oh, okay.
Fire engine red. But the picture is like more centered on me. Like this guy was taking a picture of me.
Do you have it?
Oh,
Can
of
you
course
show
I
it?
have
Okay.
it. You know what?
If you don't bring it, take a snapshot.
It'll take me 2 seconds, and then
All right, because then we're going to do
that.
pictures and trivia, and we're going to do it
Yes.
super fast.
Yes, we are. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. And again, this is why I always feel like this weird connection to Gary Carter, because all these things, all these weird memories come into my head. Gary Crater. Come on. And also, all right, so here's me and Carter at the Ducks game.
Wow. That is so
just such
cool.
a nice man.
Oh, he was such. I know.
Yeah. While I look for the other picture, I'll just quickly mention. Here it is.
Wow! You're the center of the thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hershey and the Keeks tonight at 9:00. Just wanted to wish them.
Were you dyeing? Was that gray or were you dyeing blonde?
Oh, I never
like
blonde.
A Guy Fieri thing.
It's got to be. No, I know. No.
You look blonde in that.
I never colored anything.
Wow, that is so. Oh, so they were down below.
They're
I
on the
didn't
field.
understand. So you were standing over them, holding the tarp, and they were against the.
The tarp was covering this.
Show them.
Right,
That's so cool.
So yeah, there it is. So that's me in
you're
the red.
the center of the photo. That is crazy.
I found an email address for the guy who took the picture. Because you got to think too, to take that picture, he must have been like behind home plate.
Yeah.
Like,
wow.
So I asked him if I offered to pay him for the original, but he didn't. He never wrote back to me.
Wow.
But yeah, that's that. So Hershey and the Keegs, happy 4-year anniversary to that show. That was on Sunday. They celebrated their 4th anniversary. And that prick Mark Hirschman, what did he do? Because Sally was still here when they started their show. They praised. And our producer, Sally, she was here for like the first 6 months of the show, and it's been me ever since, you son of a bitch. I'm just being stupid. Okay. So I had more I wanted to talk to you about, but we're running out of time. All right. So baby pictures, let's see. All right. This one you're going to get.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg is correct. This one you might get, maybe.
Jennifer Lopez.
That is Jennifer Lopez. This one, if I remembered who it was, I would tell you. I don't even remember who this is. I'm going to have to...
I mean, it could be anybody. I mean, it could be, I don't even know if it's a boy or girl. It could be Matt Damon. Could be, I don't know.
Oh, it's Meryl Streep.
Oh, Meryl Streep. Okay.
I forgot who it was.
Yeah, I would have never gotten that.
Who is that?
Huh.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I remember who this one is. Obviously a girl.
Yeah.
She is gorgeous now.
Salma Hayek.
That is correct. Oh, okay.
Oh my God, that looks like my grandson with dark hair.
It does
He's
look
a
like
blondie.
your grandson. This is a Long Islander. He wears a yarmulke.
Adam Sandler?
That is Adam Sandler. Okay, who's this?
Oh, so serious. I feel like I
Trying to think of a clue.
know who this is.
Was in a great cop movie with Richard Dreyfuss. Oh, he was. You'll get it.
Oh, I know who it is. I know who it is. I know who it is.
Breakfast Club.
Yes. No, you don't have to tell me.
Okay.
Charlie Sheen's brother.
Look, you can kind of see it in the face a little bit. I think once I tell you who it is, you'll be like, oh, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I probably will.
I will tell you it's a girl.
They're coming up faster. It seems like the delay is
Oh,
shorter.
the delay is shorter? Oh, that's good.
I don't know why.
All right. Well, that's... Yeah, I don't know why either, but I'll take it.
I don't know, but I'm sure I'm going to know it when you say it.
That is Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, well.
All right.
I
and
wouldn't have gotten that.
This one is our last one, and then we'll
how
get to Tuesday.
Cute.
Oh, yeah?
I love a chubby baby. I love,
I don't think you will like who this is.
You don't think I will like
It might ruin your mood.
No, nothing would ruin my mood.
Good answer. All right. I'm going to give you a hint, and it'll give it away immediately.
Okay.
If I said to you, worst halftime show ever, you would say,
Katy Perry?
that is Katy Perry.
I don't hate Katy Perry. It just wasn't a good halftime show. It was silly.
Okay. Question number 1. What was Robert Duvall's middle name?
I probably saw it yesterday when I was reading his wiki, but I don't remember.
Okay. You want to take a guess?
No.
All right. Milton Supman, Supman. Milton Supman was more famously known as...
Milton Berle.
Milton Berle.
I don't know.
Okay. Other than Michael, Janet, and Tito, other than Michael, Janet, and Tito, name 3 Jacksons.
Randy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, are you kidding me? I know them all.
I thought for sure you would
I
get
do.
this.
I know them all, but I have to. Who other than who?
Other than Michael, Janet, and Tito.
Yeah. I know all of them. Jermaine. I said Randy.
I just need one more.
And what's the other sister?
That's the one I thought you'd get.
Yeah, I just can't think of her name right now. It'll come to me. Go
Okay.
ahead, keep going.
How many times did Russ...
Reba.
What?
Reba.
R-I...
Rebe.
Rebe, okay. How many times did Ross Geller get divorced on Friends?
Twice?
Okay.
I don't know.
You were a big Friends fan, weren't you?
Not a big Friends fan,
Oh,
but
why
I
did I
did.
think you
I was
were?
familiar. I've seen it. I'm not one of those people that's seen every episode.
I thought you were. That's why I
No.
went with the Friends question. Why did I think that?
I
Seinfeld?
didn't like
Were you
it.
bigger? Yeah?
No,
Okay.
I didn't like Seinfeld at all. Really.
Really?
I mean, I found it okay, but I just didn't like the people. Like, I have to have some kind of emotional connection to the characters, and they were not like. None of those people would have been my friend.
Right, they were not
They
nice
were
people.
not
That was the
my
whole premise
friend.
of the show.
Yeah,
really.
so
Yeah.
that's why I didn't like it.
Who was the first American to win a Nobel Peace Prize?
Oh my goodness.
I'll give you a hint. He was on Long Island, or he lived on Long Island most of his life.
I'm gonna say Teddy Roosevelt.
Okay. Question number 6. What food chain introduced the drive-through window?
Interesting. To me, it's like pick one. I'm just gonna say it's McDonald's.
All right. Question number 8. Why was Cinderella bad at soccer?
Because she is missing a shoe.
All right. Missing a shoe. Question number 9.
Because she left the ball. Because she ran away from the ball.
Question number 9.
Okay.
Give me the definition of the word billet-doux. It's pronounced billet-doux. It's spelled Billet-doux. D-O-U-X. Billy Do. It's a noun.
And it's French.
Yes, it is. Well, it has a French meaning.
Billy Do.
It has a French meaning. Yes.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I would use my phone a friend and ask my daughter, but that would be cheating. So she knows languages. So
you can
no,
text her.
I don't know.
You can text her
It's
while
okay.
we move on. True or false? A woman's voice changes when she's horny. True or false?
I'm gonna say true, but I don't really.
Because
know
her
the
voice
answer to
lowers
that.
every Tuesday when she's in here. That's why. Or definitely lowered last week when Greg was here.
You're an ass.
You said true?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. All right. Peter Schwartz coming up at 1 o'clock. He's got some great guests today, as always. He'll probably be walking in here before we finish because we're running late. Robert Duvall's middle name, Fremder says dead. That's terrible.
It's terrible.
Bosie says Henry.
It's not really that terrible because we all die. It's the one thing we know is going to happen, right?
That's
Why
right.
do we make that the worst thing?
Yeah.
How stupid does that make us?
I agree.
That the worst thing that can happen to us is the thing that is definite. Like,
Right.
That's just stupid.
And people who try to
That's just
think they can make it not happen.
Yeah.
His middle name was Selden.
Yeah.
There's a town right here on Long Island called Selden.
Uh-huh.
Milton Supman. S-U-P-M-A-N. People would pronounce it Soupman, which made him upset, but that's how he ended up getting his name.
Soupy Sales.
Soupy Sales. Let's see. Nobody even answered that one. Okay. Other than Michael, Janet, and Tito, name 3 Jacksons. You said?
Tito, no, Randy, Reby, and I don't even remember. Who
You
else.
said Jermaine. That is correct. Reby. I thought you were going to go with Latoya.
I couldn't
Yeah.
think.
There's Merlin and Jackie.
Merlin and Jackie.
Right.
I knew all of them. I just couldn't.
And I think, is there another girl? There might be even a third girl. I forget. Or a fourth girl. I forget. Jeff Bosie said Bo Jackson. John Rusiello. Remy, Latoya, and Jermaine. Well, it's actually
Reby.
pronounced Reby.
Reby.
But we'll let it go. And then Peter Schwartz. Her, H-E-R, her, and then A-H. Her, I don't know what he's trying to say there. But I understand. His fingers are so big, like he can't hit the button, so he's got to speak to text.
I'll tell you that. He is a big dude.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
You would think he's a football
imposing
player. but
figure. And he's so, he's
a teddy bear.
gentle and
Yes.
he's
a
so
total
sweet.
teddy bear. How many times did Ross get divorced? You said
2.
Bosie said 3. John Rusiello said 3.
Then I agree with them.
They are correct. Fremder, Latoya, Jermaine, and Action Jackson. Who was the first American to win a Nobel Prize? You said?
Teddy Roosevelt.
So did John Rusiello. And that's because it's correct.
Oh, look at us
Teddy
go.
Roosevelt. Question number 6. What food chain introduced the drive-through window? Oh, you know what? I screwed up. I only asked 9 questions. I skipped one.
Okay, you can
All right,
ask
we'll get back to it. I'll save that for the end. What food chain introduced the drive-through window? You said
McDonald's.
so did Bosie. John Fremder says McTony's. John Rusiello got it correct. It is Wendy's.
Cool.
All right. So question number 8. Why was Cinderella so bad at soccer?
She ran away from the ball.
That is correct.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Is it really?
It is.
It took me a little while to get there.
You got
I
it.
did it.
You did it. I couldn't wait to get to that because I was so excited. John Rusiello also got that one right. So did Jeff Bosie. So did, Fremder said because she choked on the ball. Oh, my goodness. What is a billet doux? It's a noun. Billy do how they say down south, Billy do her all night.
I'm going to say it's a $2 bill.
It's a good guess.
Thank you.
Peter said he's 7 minutes away. That was probably 7 minutes ago. I thought there were other answers to that question. Oh, Bosie. Belly button lint. That's all incorrect. So her from Peter Schwartz was supposed to be Jermaine Jackson. Of course.
That's funny.
How did we not figure that out?
You didn't know that, Tony.
Billy do is a love letter. Usually short, personal, and meant for just one special reader. The phrase, which comes from the French meaning sweet note, carries an old-fashioned elegance that suggests handwritten notes.
That's very nice. I like that.
Thought you'd like that.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. True or false, a woman's voice changes when she's horny. You said.
Yes.
So did John Rusciello. So did Jeff Bosey. That is correct. It is true.
Okay.
When a woman is in the mood for sex, her voice changes. Mostly, she will make her voice sexy by lowering the tone and pitch. The sound of a horny woman can very much turn you on instantly, and I will agree with that.
Okay.
The question I forgot, we'll do it quick. If someone says they visited the Big Easy, where did they visit?
New Orleans.
Today is Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday.
So that's why I had that question in there, and I missed it.
And it's the Chinese New Year.
And it's also, I think it's also the beginning of Lent.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. See, you learn a lot in here today. All right, we didn't go too bad over. Anything going on? You are singing this weekend.
I am. So Thursday I'll be at Baccaro in Massapequa.
Thursday.
Yes, and Saturday I'll be at the Coop in Farmingdale.
Okay, I think
Thursday and Saturday.
Very
I'll put them
nice.
on my Facebook.
The early shows again?
6 to 9 on Thursday, because it's Thursday.
Yeah.
And Saturday's also early, because the Coop does a DJ afterwards.
Oh, okay.
So I think we end right around 9, which I love because I'm old and I don't like to be out late.
Your boy Dave Soul is all upset. Did you see his post today?
No, I haven't been on the
He's very sad.
social media.
Apparently, the last Hooters on Long Island has closed. And
Is that the one in Farmingdale?
Probably.
Yeah.
And apparently he's very upset
about that too. I like Hooters.
Yeah.
I haven't been in so many years, so I really can't be upset.
Me neither.
But I
Honestly,
liked it. I liked it.
All right. Time to go. Peter Schwartz is coming up at 1 o'clock. What's today? Tuesday. Chris Roach and the Psychology of Effery is on tonight at 7.
Fuckery.
Oh, did you see the way she said it so violently?
It wasn't violent.
It was hot. Hershey and the Key tonight at 9 o'clock. Coffee with the Dog tomorrow at 11. I think Liberty DeVito was supposed to be on their show last week. He stood them up, but I believe he's on tomorrow.
Wow, very cool.
And then me and Mike.
How cool that we hobnob with like famous people.
Yeah, it's fun.
I hobnob with people who hobnob with famous people. And I hobnob with you who hobnobs with people who hobnob with famous people.
And you hobnob with Peter Schwartz.
Who's always hobnobbing with famous people.
He's kind of famous himself.
I know.
Big Easy used to be my pole, says Fremder. All right. Oh, I put the thing away. I didn't even read it. KnockEmDeadComedy.com. I showed the graphic earlier. There it is. We're doing an 80s themed murder mystery on Saturday, March 21st in Holtzville. Is that correct? This flyer is something. Holtzville. That is correct. Go to KnockEmDeadComedy.com to see our schedule and information how you can hire us for your event. Of course, I did all the shows. All right, and the club, the main stage and the Giggle Room in Levittown, the Brokerage in Belmore, McGuire's out east in Bohemia. Some of the comedians you'll see on the Governor's stage this weekend: Patty Roseborough, one of my favorites, Jim Florentine, John Ziegler, Jeff Schaefer, Chanel Omari, Kelly Salpeter, some jackass named Mike Keegan, and another little boy named Tyler Noble. All right. Nice. I think Peter's out there. All right. Everybody enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, Diane, as always. Diane is the best.
Bye, everybody. I'm going to go let Peter in.
Thank you. All right. We'll see you guys later.